So I said, have a look at 3.1, 3.2, 3.3 and come up with any questions. Right, okay. And if there weren't any, I'll go on to 3.4. So were there any questions? Anyone have anything that they came up with? No, everything was fine?
Yeah.
I'll be getting 100% in the test, so, right, great, can't wait. Right, okay. So what we'll do is we'll look at this question first, and then we'll look at doing one out from scratch, okay? So question 1 here is drawn out for us. Okay, can you see it? No, you can't, because I have to turn on the projector. So coming on, it'll be on any minute. Right. The Venn diagram, so this one, we'll work back, or we'll look at the one drawn out for us and answer the questions, and then we'll draw one. Okay? So the Venn diagram on the right shows the results of a survey of a number of adults to find out which of the games, golf, tennis or football. So we have golf, tennis or football, and you can all see that, can you? Is it centered enough for you? Right? Okay? From the diagram, find the number of people who play golf. Right? Golf. So that means it's not golf only now, it's just play golf. So if it's just play golf, they're in the golf circle. So what's the answer? 28. Do we all see that? So it's 12 and 5 and 7 and 4. If the answer was just 12, can you tell me the question? How many people play golf? Only. Right? Okay. How many people play both golf and tennis? So they play golf and tennis. Now, so that means they're in the G circle and they're in the T circle. Right? How many play golf and tennis? 9. Right? Would you be tempted to say 5? But that 4, they play golf and tennis. They play golf, or they play football as well, but we weren't asked about that. We just want to know, imagine if you were here and I said, would all the people who play golf, tennis and golf and tennis stand outside the door? Whether you play football or not is irrelevant. If you play golf and you play tennis, you're in the answer. Right? Okay. If the answer was just 5, what would the question be? Golf and tennis, but not football. Okay, Ava?
What would the question be if it's like if you did 12, 7, 4, 5, 26 and 14?
To say 12, 7, 4, 5, 26 and 14, golf or tennis. So that means they just have to be somewhere in one of the circles. Right? Okay. How many play all 3 games? Easy peasy. How many people play football only? 10. Right? How many people play none of these games? 22. How many people play both football and tennis? So they play both football and tennis. Whether they play golf or not, we don't care. 18. Are we okay with 18? Right, okay. Was anyone tempted to say 14? No, because if they play tennis and football, girls, they're in the T and they're in the F. Right, okay. We don't care about the G. Pretend the G circle's not even there. Is that alright? Okay. How many people play both tennis and football, but not golf? Right, tennis and football, so in the overlapping bit, but they can't be in the golf one. So answer 14. 14, we all agree? Right, are we okay with that? Right, if I said how many people were surveyed, right, what would you say? 24, 28, 54, 58. 100? I'm up in 100. Are you in 100? 12, and how many people were surveyed is everyone. 12 and 5 makes 12. 12 and 5 is 17, and 7 is 24, and 4 is 28, and 26 is 54, and 14 is 68, and 10 is 78, and 22 makes 100. Okay? Would you agree? What's the probability? Now, I know you haven't done probability since last year, right? Okay? But what's the probability? So what are the chances of, when I select one person from everyone surveyed, what is the probability that they play all 3 games? How many play all 3 games? 4 out of 100. There's your probability, 4 over 100. Okay? So you can cancel that down to 1 over 25, but you don't lose or gain any marks. Okay, if you don't. So 4 out of 100. What's the probability that a person picked from everybody plays football only? 10 out of 100. What's the probability that a person picked at random plays golf and tennis? 9 over 100, right? What's the probability that a person picked at random from everyone plays tennis? I didn't say tennis only, I said tennis. 49 out of 100. Right, are we okay? And you all see the difference one word can make to a question. I said play tennis, not play tennis only. Is that right? So do we all see one word can make such a difference, can't it? Right, okay. I'm going to do number 2 out, and then I'm going to do one with an X in it. Okay, so number 2, in a language school, right, okay, so I know you have the book, so I'll read it out, and I'll write all the information down here, okay, as I read it. In a language school, all students attending study one or more, so everybody studies, right, French, English and German. So everybody, so what does that mean? Everybody studies at least one. What's that mean? On the outside? There is none on the outside, okay? 85 study French, okay? I should draw. So So I've already established, girls, that there's nobody on the outside. So I can just leave it blank, or I can put in 0 just to show that I've read that bit. Okay? So 85 studied French. Can I put in anything? 85 studied French. Can I put that in? No, because there's 4 sections in the French. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know how that 85 goes. All I know is the 4 bits add up to 85. Right? Then it says, where am I? 60 studied English. Right? Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't know how it's divided up. And 25 studied German. Okay? 18 study both French and English. So French and English. 18. Can I put in anything for that? No, because French and English overlap in 2 bits, don't they? So I know those 2 bits add up to 18, but how they're divided, I don't know. Right? Okay. And please note, you can get to the end of the question and have nothing written in. Right? Okay. 10 study both French and German. So French and German, 10. Can I do anything with that? No. Right? 8 study both English and German. English and German, 8. Can I do anything with that? No, because English and German overlap 2 bits. So I don't know how it's divided up, okay? Right? Finally, they tell me, where am I? 5 study all 3. What do I do with them? Into the middle. Yay, I can put in something, can't I? Right, so start at the bottom then. Right? So English and German, 8. So English and German overlap in these 2 bits. So these 2 bits have to add up to 8. So what have I left to put in? 3. I've dealt with that. French and German, 10. French and German, so where F and G overlap, 2 bits, so they have to add up to 10. So what's left? Right, French and English, 18. What have I to put in? 13. Right? 25 for German. So 5, 10 and 3. In the German circle, I have 13 in already. I have to put in 25. So what I put in? 12. Okay. Then English 60, so how many is in EE already? 13 and 5 makes 18 and 3 makes 21, so I have to make that up to 60. What would that be? 39. Right, okay. And French 85, so in the whole French circle I need 85. I have 13 and 5 and 5, I have 23 in already, so what's left? 62, isn't it? Is that right? Are we okay with that? Anyone confused about any number I came up with, or all the numbers I came up with? Please ask, because the next time you might see it might be in your exam on Friday? No. Monday. Right, okay. Is that right? Questions? How many students attend the school? Add them all up. 62 and 13 makes 75, that makes 114, that's 124, 127, 139 is what I got. Right, do you all know where I got 139? Yes.
I'm doing 0 on the outside. Just leave out the box. The universal box.
I draw the universal box, but you can just have it empty too and not have the 0 in. Right? Okay, are we all alright? Does everyone know where I got the 139? Right. Okay, you know in exam situation, if we just say some of these numbers are wrong, okay? So say you make a mistake on some of these numbers, but they'll say how many people were in the school and you've added up all these numbers, right? You're obviously going to have the wrong answer, right? But you still get full marks, okay? Because you get penalised for the bit where it says draw the Venn diagram. But if you say how many people attend the school and you add them all up, you get full marks in that section. So don't ever give up. They throw marks at you in maths. They throw them out to you, right? So don't ever give up, say, oh, I know that's wrong, so I won't bother answering the questions, because that's not how it works. Where am I now? How many students study one language only? So one language only. It doesn't matter which language, but they only study one. Well, so you're doing 62, because they study French only, and then you're adding on the 39, because they study English only, and then you're adding on the 12, because they study German only. Is that alright? So add those together and you'll get 113, do you? Yeah. Okay, is that alright? Okay, does everyone see where I came up with that number? How many students study both English and French but not German? English and French but not German. English and French is here, these two, but not German means it can't be that 5, so 13. Okay? What if I say how many students study exactly 2 languages? So how many students study 2 languages? I don't know which 2, but I know they study 2 languages. How many? What did you add? 13 plus 5 plus 3. Is that okay? 13 plus 5, because they study 2 French and English. They study 2 French and German. And they study 2 English and German. Is that okay? So exactly 2, right? Okay, equals 21. What if I said at least 2? At least 2. 26, right? So at least 2 means 2 or 3, doesn't it? At least 2 means minimum 2. So they can do 2 languages, 3 languages, 14 languages, but there's just 3 here. So they can do 2 or 3. So 13, 5, 5 and 3. Is that alright? Which makes 26. Are we okay with that? Right, will I move on to one with an X in it? Yes.
If I were to say how many students study 2 languages,
Sorry?
would they ever say how many students study 2 languages?
Yeah, 2 languages, that was the 21. 5, 13 and 3. So, and sometimes they say at least 2 languages, which is all the people in the overlapping bits. Okay? Are we all right? Okay. Right. Ruby, would you be able to see that project maths book there at the top of that pile under my desk? Would you be able to pass that up to me? Because there's lovely ones with X's in that one. not so much in this book. Right, thank you so much. Right, I just want to get some ones with an X in it. So set page 163. Sorry, just give me a sec now. I'll just find these. Now. Right, I'll do it. Right, okay, we're going to look at number 11 here, okay, so I'll put it up for us to read first, and then I'll write while we're reading it, I'll write the information here on this board, okay? Right, so number 11 there, can you see it? Will I go again? Better? Can you see it? Right. In a club of 46 people, so I have 46 people in total, so universal set is 46, right? 21 played darts, 22 played chess, 27 played snooker, 11 played darts and chess, 10 played darts and snooker, 13 played chess and snooker, and then it says X, 6 played none, using X to represent the middle. Okay, right, so here I have the information written here, so please pay special attention to the X one. You all know why? Or do I have to spell it out? I told you nothing. Right, okay, so 3 circles. Okay, so we have darts, chess and snooker. Okay, there's 46 in total, so when I finish, the whole lot has to add up to 46, doesn't it? This bit, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sections add up to 46, agreed? 21 play darts, can't put anything in, sure I can't. 22 play chess, can't put anything in. 27 play snooker, can't put anything in. Darts and chess, 11 darts and chess, there's 2 bits, isn't there? So I don't know how it's divided up. 10 darts and snooker, where's darts and snooker? Here, 10, right? And the chess and snooker was 13. 6 play none, thank God there's something I can put in, okay? By the way, I now have marks, okay? I now have marks because I put in 1 correct entry. That's correct, right? Okay? So a primary school student could do that, couldn't they? Right, okay? Then it says use X for the middle, right? Okay? And work out the value of X, okay? Right, here, so I've dealt with that. 13 played chess and snooker. So normally, if that was 5, what would this be? It would be 13 take away 5, wouldn't it? If that was 6, that would be 13 take away 6, isn't it? So what did I put in here? 13 minus X, right? Okay? Dealt with that. 10 did darts and snooker. 10 in here. So what did I put in here? 10 take away X, right? What about the darts and chess? 11. So what will I put in here? 11 take away X. Now, to figure out, girls, what people go wrong with here is the signs. Okay? So what I would do is I would add the 3 bits I had together, right? Okay, and then take it away from 21. Is that alright? So 21 for darts. So what I need to do is I need to add 11 minus X, then I need to add plus X, plus 10 minus x. I need to add those together, right? Okay, and look at this. I put it in brackets, really important, because then I want 21, take away all that. Would you agree? So you add the 3 bits that you have, and then you do 21, take away whatever that is. Would you agree? So I'm going to work out inside in the bracket first. So it's 21, take away, so add the numbers. 11 plus 10 is what? 21. And then I have minus x and plus x will give me 0, won't it? So this will just be a minus x. Would you agree? So that'll be 21. Now, when there's a minus outside the bracket, what happens to all the signs inside, girls? They change. So that becomes a minus 21 and it becomes a plus x, doesn't it? 21 minus 21, 0. What's my answer? X. So that there is x. Is that okay? Right. The next one is... Yes, did I do something wrong? What? Did you put them in brackets?
No, but if you were to put like that, the first line, straight in, would that be wrong?
No, but you'll need to multiply them out and tidy it up at some stage.
Okay.
So you might as well do it in small parts rather than leave it all till the very end, okay? Right, can I do this one next? Okay, so I'm rubbing this out. So I'll add the bits I've in. So I've 11 minus x plus x plus 13 minus x, right? And what I do with that, I'll put it in brackets, and then at the front of it, I'll go 22, take away that. Agreed? Okay, so tidying up inside the bracket, so that's 22, take away. Inside the bracket, I have 11 plus 13 is 24, isn't it? Then I have a minus x and a plus x, gone, right? And I just have another minus x there at the end. Okay, when there's a minus outside the bracket, what happens to all the signs inside? So that's 22 minus 24 plus x, isn't it? 22 minus 24 is minus 2 plus x. That's as far as I can go there. Minus 2 plus x. Agreed? Are we all okay with that? Right, for the last one then. Right, I want to do 10 minus x. What do I want to do now? Plus x plus 13 minus x. I'm going to put that in a bracket. And I'm going to take it away from what? 27. Okay, so that will be 27. Take away. Let's sort inside the bracket first. 10 and 13 is 23. Minus x plus x is 0. And then I have a minus x there. When I have a minus outside the bracket, what happens? All the signs change inside the bracket. So it's minus 23 plus x. Agreed? So that would be 4 plus x. So in here I have 4 plus x. Got that? Right, it's very important when you're doing this that when you're adding you put them in brackets, okay? Because the minus changes all the signs inside the bracket, and if you don't put them in a bracket you'll forget to do that, okay? And you'll get it wrong, okay? And remember, x represents a number of people. So if you get a minus 3 as your answer, what do you know? You're wrong, because the number of people can't be negative. How do you have minus 3 people? I don't know. 3 ghosts? I don't know. Right? Okay? Right. So then to solve, does anyone know how I would solve? You'd add them all up and you'd say they equal to 46. So you go x plus 11 minus x plus minus 2 plus x plus 10 minus x plus x plus 13 minus x plus 4 plus x plus 6 equals 0. No, it doesn't. It equals what? 46. Okay? So you can tidy it up and move the stuff around, or you can leave it. Have I done something wrong?
No, could you just say minus 2 plus x instead of saying plus minus 2?
Yeah, I'm going to bring your attention to that. A plus and a minus is a minus 2. Is that right? Which is what I was just going to do. Yes?
If you were doing it, could you leave out the 6 and then do equal to 40?
Yeah, same thing. Eva?
How do you figure plus minus?
Because I'm adding everything. So x plus 11 minus x plus minus 2 plus x. Yeah, or you could just go minus 2 plus x. Right, okay? Either way, x is on one side, numbers on the other. Okay, so I'm leaving that x. I'm moving plus 11. I'm leaving that minus x. Right, I'm leaving that plus x. I'm leaving that minus x. Then I have a plus x. Then I have a minus x. And then I have a plus x. Right, equals, over the other side, I have a 46. Bring over plus 11, it becomes minus 11. Bring over minus 2 becomes plus 2. Bring over plus 10, it becomes minus 10. Bring over plus 13, it becomes minus 13. Plus 4 becomes a minus 4, and plus 6 becomes a minus 6. Is that right? X is on one side, numbers on the other. Yes? Yeah. Tidy it up. X take away x, 0. X take away x, 0. X take away x, 0. What am I left with? X. Is that right? Over this side, 46 take away 11 is 35, add 2 is 37, take away 10 is 27, take away 13 is 14, take away 4 is 10, take away 6 is 4. Is that okay? Now, calculator to do that, girls, because you're sweating, you're under pressure in an exam, right? Okay? So you're allowed to use your calculator anytime you want. Please don't be afraid to use it. Better to use a calculator and get it right than show off and get it wrong. Would you agree? Mm-hmm. Right, okay. Is there any questions on that? There's one of these on your test, okay? So what I do is, I'm going to suggest tonight, in your book, if you do page 55. Now you've them done already, so don't look back because you're learning nothing. So if you do page 55, number 6, have a go at number 7 as well. I'm not sure whether there's an X in it, but number 8 and 9. Now, I'm not sure with 7 and 8 is there an X in them, but there's definitely an X in 6 and 9. Okay? So if you go have a look at those, right, okay, and yes? Yeah?
Do you ever have to go back and fill in?
Sorry?
Do you go back and fill in?
No need. No need. Yes. Yeah. Okay, there's 2 pages because it's on both. Right. Okay.